Hello and welcome back to Paul's Beer Reviews. Today I've got a lager for you. It's a lager from Fuller's and it is a can of their Frontier London Premium Lager. It says here, brewed with New World hops, Old World malt. There is the artwork on the can. Very nice artwork as well, I must say. So yes, Fuller's Frontier. Been around a few years now, this one. I've only ever drunk this on tap, on draft, and I've only ever drunk it at a Fuller's pub. And the Fuller's pub I always drink it in is, what's it called? The Parcel Yard at King's Cross Station. And I just remember the first time I ever had it, it was a summer's afternoon. I met up with a couple of mates for a few pints, and I really fancied the lager, but wanted something, you know, not just your run-of-the-mill macro lagers. And I spotted this Fuller's Frontier behind the bar. I thought I'll have a pint of that. And I loved it. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And any time I ever go there and I'm in the mood for a lager, I always go for one of these bad boys. But this is the first time I've ever had it from a can. So it's now available in cans. I picked up a pack of 6 of these from Tesco, and they were charging £6 for the box. Yeah, which is, I suppose, kind of value for money. It's only a 330ml can, but like I say, it's a 4.5% ABV premium lager from Fuller's. So I suppose it's kind of a fair price. So without any more gibbering, let's get this can out. Get this can out. I'll get my words together in a minute. We'll get this beer out of the can, into the glass, and we'll see what we get, shall we? Jubbly. So there it is, the Fuller's Frontier Lager. Looks like a lager. Very amber, golden colour. Translucent. It's got a 1-finger white head. Decent enough levels of carbonation. You can see the bubbles rising up on that one. Yeah, looks alright. Let's have an aroma. Citrusy, malty, and a slight bit of a hoppy aroma to it as well. But certainly citrus, certainly malt. Yeah, there's a little bit of a toffee malt there. It's a very familiar aroma. If you're familiar with your Fuller's beers, it has a Fuller's malt note to it, definitely. Smells nice. Let's get stuck in. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that's good. That's a good beer. That's a good beer. Nice big citrusy hit when it first hits your tongue. Citrus hit, crispness, really crisp, really light, really drinkable, really thin mouth body to this, body to it, thin mouth feel. I am struggling with my words today. I've had a long day. Bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah, crisp citrus, nicely carbonated, and then you get that malty taste. There's a nice kind of biscuity, sort of very slight caramel taste to it. Really nice caramel malt in there, and a really really subtle, again, slightly dry hoppiness at the back end, only gentle though. That's a nice rounded lager. That is quite complex for a lager. I say it's got all the crisp and you know, the citrus crispness that you'd expect from most lagers, what you want from a lager. It's thirst quenching, it's really refreshing, very thin, very watery, but it carries through with that citrus crispness, nicely carbonated, and then comes that lovely kind of toffee malt characteristic that, if you're familiar with Fuller's beers, you'll know all about. The Fuller's malt is there, and then there's a nice gentle hoppiness at the back end, just to give it that little bitter finish that makes it a perfectly rounded lager. So you got the citrus, the crisp taste that you want from a lager, a little bit of malt just to give it a bit of sort of mid-palate depth, and then in come the hops at the end for that bitterness at the back end. It's a beautifully rounded lager. It's really good. I know a lot of people don't like this. I think it's had a bit of a bad reputation. I think people just tend to associate Fuller's with their ales and, you know, their IPAs and things like that. But I've always liked this beer. I wasn't sure how it was going to, you know, perform from a can. Like I say, I've only ever had it on draft from a Fuller's pub, and I've always thought it's an outstanding lager, and this hasn't changed my mind at all. I think this is a terrific lager. I think it's one of the best ones you can get, to be honest with you. For my money, one of the best lagers on the market. So Fuller's Frontier, London Premium Lager. I really like it. I think it's a really, really good lager. I'm going to give that a solid 8 out of 10. I think it's a fantastic beer. Citrus, crisp, refreshing. Here's the malt, a little bit of caramel malt, gives it a bit of depth, and then you're left with that hoppy bitterness at the back end. Just kind of fills up the back of your mouth just as it goes down, glides down. Lovely beer, really good lager. 8 out of 10 for Fuller's Frontier London Premium Lager. I got this in Tesco. They were doing it 6 cans for £6 in a little box. Yeah, good beer. Go out and try it. Give it a thumbs up, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.